conversation with me, because as a journalist, my duty isn't to torture someone. It's honestly just to hear out everyone's side. And so far, I've heard out pretty much every single person's side, except for Lucifer Valentine's. And that's bad journalism. A good journalist would hear out Lucifer Valentine's side before torturing him. We're making a documentary on Lucifer Valentine, and we were just wondering if we could hear your side of the story, if you're down to come and talk for a little bit. I heard someone inside walk up to the door, and they never answered. Hello? I think they were just staring out this little peephole thing at me.
That was pretty good.
So as a journalist, I think what I'm supposed to do now is end the documentary with a card that says, Lucifer Valentine declined to comment. But screw that. Yeah, there was another girl who did a Lucifer Valentine documentary, and she had to take hers down.
We convinced her to take it down, and she just said that they took it down, and I was pretty bummed.
Lucifer Valentine's known for suing everyone that does a documentary about him. So my documentary has to be as unbiased as possible, else he's definitely suing me. And the only way to make an unbiased documentary is I have to hear Lucifer Valentine's side.
Can't end a video like this!
No,
A lot higher than I thought.
yeah, no, Victor, don't actually jump off this. No, don't do it. We already established that it's a bad ending. We don't need you to hurt yourself.
It's probably okay.
Ah!
Yeah!
Okay, now let's make a better ending now. But then we realized it's gonna be pretty difficult to make an unbiased documentary on Lucifer Valentine for one reason.
He's gonna not answer that door no matter what, because he's gonna think that there's gonna be a camera crew waiting to expose him, you know what I mean? So, or the cops are here to finally arrest him.
And my friend's right. Lucifer Valentine legally doesn't have to share his side with me. Well, at least he doesn't have to share it here, but I can think of a place where he'll be forced to share his side of the story. A courtroom. If I can find someone who's willing to sue Lucifer Valentine, then he'll have to share his side of the story. Or else, I mean, the alternative could be really bad for him. So I asked two of the main people who used to be very involved in the Lucifer Valentine groups if there's anyone out there that would like to sue Lucifer Valentine.
And a lot of them are dead now. Go figure. But
That's yeah.
Are any of them still
a lot of them are dead.
I was told that pretty much everyone is either dead or now in hiding.
She probably worked so hard to hide.
She's been off the grid
right?
since that movie came out.
Right.
Completely off the grid. They're all off the grid.
I don't know if he'll be willing to talk to you. Probably not. Didn't she go to the hospital?
Yeah, she went to the psychiatric hospital because it her up that bad.
This might be something that it's not worth making her go through again if she's made progress in her life.
I think keeping her out of it's the best idea, but...
Watch it and try to get through the whole thing, and you tell me if it's worth getting a hold of her, because I would have, I'm not kidding, I think I would have killed myself after that fucking movie. It's not okay.
I think I would have too. No, that would have up my whole life.
Your whole life.
Everything I do, I want it to be positive for these people. So it's if you think, yeah,
I don't
it's
know that it would
we're just
be.
gonna. But this is when I realized that Lucifer Valentine is actually in some pretty big legal trouble with me. A few days ago, Lucifer Valentine signed a legal contract that said I could torture him as long as I wanted to. Okay, not as long as I wanted to, but I mean, it did say in the contract until the movie is finished, and I decide when the movie's finished. So on the first day of production, a lot of people showed up to torture Lucifer Valentine, but Lucifer Valentine just never showed up. And in the contract, it said if he's not going to show up, he has to let us know beforehand.
I'm just really disappointed, man. We set all this up to torture him, he's not even here.
Dude, what the heck? Yeah, he never even showed up, dude.
So ready to just twist his nipples.
So basically, Lucifer Valentine accepted my part of the deal when he accepted the balloons and flowers, and then completely backed out of his side of the deal, which in America is illegal. The only solution is to sue Lucifer Valentine, and by doing this, we'll finally get to hear his side of the story, which means that I finally get to make a documentary that's not biased, which means I can finally post this video to YouTube, and there's nothing Lucifer Valentine can do about it because he can threaten me only once, but I don't care because I made an unbiased documentary. Step one in suing someone. I have to get a lawyer, but every lawyer I talked to just said the same thing when they heard what this case was actually about.
Okay, was he actually going to be tortured?
This is what his character would go through, you know what I mean? Because he would like be tortured in his character, you know, but like obviously he's just playing a character, you know. But yeah, I mean, he might feel like he simulated being tortured, but that's only what his character would be going through.
Yeah, I don't think this is the right case for us, but I wish you the best of luck.
Every single lawyer I called said this was like the worst case they've ever heard for any court case ever. But in America, I can be my own lawyer, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Step 1, complete. On to step 2, just a bunch of boring paperwork. So I said, Sean Fetterchuck agreed to be tortured by us. He didn't show up, so now I'm suing for the maximum amount, which in California Small Claims Court is actually $12,500. A couple days ago, all of the lawyers I talked to were just laughing in my face, saying this was a terrible case. But this case actually got approved. Suck it, lawyers. Now that my court case is approved, there's only one more step. I gotta serve Lucifer Valentine.
Bro, what does this look like? Like a tax form? Like this looks like some shit the IRS would send to you.
Yeah, because it's legal documents. I put these legal documents in a fancy envelope to make it look super legit. But now we have a little bit of a problem. Lucifer Valentine's probably not going to open the door now that he saw that I'm here to investigate him. We were just wondering if we could hear your side of the story. So to solve this, we're going to send another investigator. But this time, we're going with his story.
I have some stalkers online.
Oh, stalkers online. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
It's not an investigator investigating Lucifer Valentine. It's an investigator investigating me. And honestly, all we really need is just for him to open it like an inch. Then we can throw in the papers and shout, "You've been served." And in America, legally, this counts as legal serving. So Andrew and John are going to be playing the two investigators.
Hello. Hello? What's his name?
Yo, what's up, Mr. Fuck, what's his name?
No, only one of you guys has to knock.
Yeah. Is he in one of those apartments right there? Could he see us reversing from where we're at?
So to break back into Lucifer Valentine's luxurious apartment building, I'm going back to the Ralphs to disguise myself as a delivery driver. Again. Hey, I'm a DoorDash driver. Do I go in through this way or? I let my detectives into the back fire exit, and we went up to Sean's apartment.
We're internal investigators. We're looking to figure out if you know someone by the name of Reckless Ben. We're investigating a case of a stalking situation that's been going on, and we had his location pinged right around this location.
So it sounded like I heard someone like touch the lock or something.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine is still not opening his door. I guess we're just gonna have to be even more creative.
Like we're gonna have like random neighbors ask what we're doing. We're gonna be like, yeah, we're here serving people up. We're here to serve someone, man. Serving up some hot dogs.
Yes, this is the plan. Create a spontaneous hot dog party. A hot dog party is the perfect excuse to become friends with all of Lucifer Valentine's neighbors.
Hey, look, we're doing a little draw out here if you want to get some food.
Of course, Lucifer Valentine wouldn't answer the door for us. He's never seen us before. But his neighbors, he sees all the time.
We'll grill out. Right back.
Turns out this didn't even work either. Even when Lucifer Valentine's own neighbors would knock on the door, he still wouldn't even answer for them.
He's definitely there. He had something pinned on, and as soon as I knocked, he turned it off, and you could hear him scruffing around.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers. You tried.
Yeah, I mean, we did the best we could.
I didn't know what else to do. I even went back to the courthouse to tell them what my serving situation was. They're clearly home, but they know that we're trying to serve them, so they're actively avoiding us. But they said there was nothing they could do. I guess in America, you can legally get away with kidnapping and torturing people as long as you're good at ignoring doorbells. He tortures his actors. Like, he actually tortures them. Are you guys actors? No. Also, to make matters worse, I'd spontaneously fly to Texas for another video I'm working on.
There's only one of us have to go to jail?
And it's only 1 year. Come on.
But tomorrow is the last day I have to serve Lucifer Valentine. If I don't serve Lucifer Valentine tomorrow, they just completely throw away the case and I'll never get to hear Lucifer Valentine's side of the story. It seems like I'm gonna need like the best negotiator in the entire world if I even want a chance of convincing Lucifer Valentine to open his door. But good thing for me, I know exactly where to find him. Craigslist. I made a post saying that I'm looking for the best negotiator in the entire world. And a few hours later, I actually found him. So, you think you're a pretty good negotiator?
Yes. This is my life. I've met Steven Spielberg, the biggest in Hollywood, because I have connections.
This guy's about to serve Lucifer Valentine. You're gonna take a right turn. Oh yeah, to the left, Sorry, yeah, to the left. Yeah, it's a big place, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a big place. Okay, then take a right here. You got a good strategy to get him to open the door, you think?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. He's home. Wait, they have key cards, not keys. Oh no! Yeah, that might have been a bad move. That's the craziest excuse.
I guess even the best negotiator in the entire world messes up sometimes. I mean, he said his key was stuck in the door when they obviously have key cards, not physical keys.
What if he calls the cops? He can open the door and he can throw it in.
So, we just have to wait for the cops to show up, and then we can serve Lucifer Valentine. We waited all day, and of course the cops didn't show up. I think Lucifer Valentine definitely doesn't want the cops to know what he's doing. But anyways, the negotiator I hired was not giving up on trying to negotiate Lucifer Valentine into opening his door.
I'm very friendly. I was here to give you some good news. I want your project. So answer your door.
It's kind of justice that he gets tortured with noise.
This is the janitor. We have to inspect your room, sir.
It turns out being on FaceTime for this long completely drained the negotiator's battery.
Uh-oh. His connection's unstable.
Oh shoot, I think his phone died.
About an hour later, I finally got a call back from the negotiator I hired.
Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
He said he was actually able to serve him.
He had somebody else in there. I think it was a girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has someone in there. And I told him he's been served. And I told him, I'll see you in court.
Oh, nice. Well, you won't see him in court, but...
Today is my court case against Lucifer Valentine. Well, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I finally get to hear Lucifer Valentine's side of the story.
Time to go to court.
So it turns out it's like super illegal to film in court or something like that. So I wasn't able to film my experience inside. But when I got home, I looked on the court's website to see I could actually request the audio, and they just gave it to me. So I decided to animate over it so it's more fun for you guys to watch. So this is the actual audio for my court case.
Benjamin Paul Schneider versus Sean Federchuk. Let me check the proof of service.
Sorry, game crashed.
Benjamin Paul Schneider. Good morning. So let me just take a look here, but we don't have the defendant present.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine didn't even show up. There was just an empty seat with his name on it.
Looks like the proof of service is good. If you want to have a seat, we can go through and find out why you filed that claim and what this is about.
My name is Ben Schneider. I am a performance artist and I make art videos. Sean Federchuk is also a performance artist who does very similar work. We basically said we were going to do a collab.
You had a written contract, it says.
I have handled this whole thing very professionally. We had contracts. He signed the contracts, including the penalties that he would have to pay if he didn't fulfill his duties, which he didn't. He
is backed out. He didn't even show up to court today because I think this is his way of trying to like get out of the blame and try to avoid responsibility.
What does the project consist of? I guess you had.
It's a art piece. He's playing a character of himself, and they call it like simulated torture on you, I guess. And it's like, how long can you last? It's like, oh, we have to like torture, but it's not actual torture. It's all, you know, it's all just for the camera, you know.
Okay.
And I thought it was gonna be a really good piece, but yeah, I guess it's not gonna work out. Yeah, we do like very extreme pieces, but it's all in the name of art, and it's all, and people love it, and people, you can see the statistics.
Sure, I thought, and also the contract. So he didn't live up to his part of the bargain, or he just disappeared? Or?
He just disappeared, and I've been trying to contact him almost every day. He doesn't answer. I've tried everything, and so you can see in the graph there, now it just completely dipped, and it's all because. This project not going through.
No communication from him. You have not.
I have zero communication from him since he signed this. Yeah.
You said you mentioned penalties. Oh, okay. So that was the liquidated damages.
Yeah.
Is for.
Yeah, I would do for more, but I know in small claims you only do $12,500. And
correct.
And so.
And I see that provision here. Okay, so the court will enter judgment for the plaintiff against the defendant, $12,500 plus court costs, so your service fee. We'll send out notice in the mail. Thank you for your time, and good luck to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye.
The official statement has arrived.
Yep, I won. For a total of $12,697.25. Well, now I have to decide what to do with this money. And I guess that means that this is going to be a part 2. And now I think So I'm getting sued because of the Loose for Valentine documentary I made. But more importantly, I'm not on the run anymore. Yeah, I read every single comment of the last video and did the math, and literally 85% of the comments were about how the documentary was unwatchable because of my breathing. Come on, guys, like I was literally on the run while filming this video. Nobody knows who this director is, even though everyone's trying to find him. Yeah, anyways, now I'm safe in hiding, so there shouldn't be any trouble with the breathing going forward. Anyways, in the last video, I dove into an online conspiracy that says this director, who calls himself Loose for Valentine, well, I guess we don't really know who he is yet. This is a spoiler. Basically, there's a conspiracy theory about him online that he's actually abusing his actors. I investigated this, found lots of proof for it to be true, and when I went to get his side, he didn't respond.
We're making a documentary on Loose for Valentine, and we were just wondering if we could hear your side of the story.
So in order to get his side, I took him to court, but I couldn't get his side because he didn't show up. So I won the court case. And that brings me to now, which he currently owes me $12,500. Anyways, I got DM'd by this Instagram account that says LV. I'm assuming that's Loose for Valentine, so I'm gonna read it right now. Let's pull it up. There are many fake Loose for Valentine accounts on Instagram. Unfortunately, I can't control these people from impersonating me, so I think he's saying it wasn't actually him, it's just an imposter pretending to be him doing these bad things. All of the main characters in my movies were fans. Of course, after releasing movies for 20 years, there will be some controversies and conspiracy theories. I've never threatened Stephen Byro.
That fucker did threaten to fucking my kids, my stepkids, and my wife in front of me.
You didn't see the behind the scenes. I've been stalked and harassed for 20 years simply because my movies are obviously controversial. Well, let me respond to this, I guess. Hey, thanks for reaching out. Would you like to get on a recorded call and have you explain all of this to my audience? And send. Oh, he already saw it. That was fast. No, I will not go on your podcast because I will most likely have to sue you for defamation. Well, I'm just trying to hear out his side. You could have easily sought out behind the scenes and making footage. So he's going back to, I should just check out the behind the scenes again. Oh, he's typing again. Nice. What's he gonna say? Oh, I guess he's not typing anymore. Oh, he's typing again. What's he gonna say? Oh, okay, he stopped. Oh, he's going again. Oh, he stopped again. Gosh dang it. Oh, he's going again. Oh, he stopped again. Oh, he's going again. Oh, he's going. Oh, man. He's typing again. Oh, he stopped. No, please. Oh, he stopped. It seemed like Loose for Valentine was never gonna get back to me. So, I did what he said and decided to check the behind the scenes. I found the behind the scenes and let's watch it. Behind the scenes, Loose for Valentine says the way they made this movie is, let's just read it. One night at 3 a.m. in the pouring rain, Amara was kicked out of her father's house with nothing but a small bag of change and clothes and a carton of milk she had snatched on her way out the door. We can't just take Loose for Valentine's word for it. Let's see. So apparently this is the phone call when the lead actress gets kicked out of her house.
Where are you gonna sleep tonight?
I don't know yet.
Oh shit. At least not for now.
I don't want you to sleep outside tonight, kid.
Don't worry about it. I know you're asking me to, but I can't.
You're supposed to do everything I ask you.
I know I am. I hate my life.
What?
after this, she came to live with me for 8 months, where we filmed the movie. Wow, doesn't seem too good. I said, get in here, you're mine now. She was in my bed for 3 months. Amara was totally submissive to me. We made a 24/7 total power exchange relationship agreement, which she said she could stay with me as long as she liked. And I promised to take care of her as long as she did everything I told her to do, no matter what. And gave me permission to film her anytime, doing anything. Absolutely nothing was off limits at my discretion, not hers. I don't know how a court is going to see this and be like, oh, what Ben said about you is completely wrong, because what actually happened is this is the exact same thing I was saying in my document. He's just proving that what I said is correct. That's why I think getting on a phone call, like just doing like a public interview with Loose for Valentine, if you're watching this, would be very beneficial, because then you could actually clear stuff up, because right now it looks pretty bad. So I think actually doing an interview with me, Loose for Valentine, would probably be the best strategy if you want to win this court case against me. Anyways, I already addressed the 85% of the comments who said I was breathing too much, but 14% of the comments said that they hated the fact that I used AI videos. So I guess lesson learned. I will never use AI in my videos ever again. What's up? Okay, I think I'm live now. Yeah, that was all pre-recorded, but now we're live, so I have some pretty important messages. Okay, I'm pretty sure now I'm live, and you can tell I'm live this time because I'm actually watching the live stream right now, so okay, now I think I'm really, really, really live. You can tell because you can see, yep, see, I'm watching the live stream. It's a little lag. And then look, I'm gonna, oh, see, there's me now. How could I film myself if it wasn't live? See? See, like, listen to this. Yep, see, I'm watching the live stream. It's a little lag. And then look, I'm gonna, oh, see, there's me now. How could I? See, that's what I just said. So how could that now not be a live stream if I was actually just an AI video? Anyways, as you guys could probably tell, this is kind of just like a filler video. I've been working on a ton of stuff since the last video. Basically, at the end of the last video, I was like, hey, email this email. It's at recklessben12323@gmail.com. It's in the description. If you guys have like a crazy mystery you want to solve or something. And I got so many ideas, and they're all like really good ideas. You can keep continuing to send me emails too if you want. That'd be sick. I love going through. I've read through every single one, and like literally every single idea is so good. But yeah, I got like, basically I have like way more ideas than I have like people to do it, because right now it's kind of just me. I do all the editing. You see this like research thing back there, that like detective board. That's all me. I do all the detective work. I do all the editing. I do all like the busy work, the research work, the filming, the script, the everything. And so I was like, hey, because I have like literally unlimited ideas now, I want to like reach out to you guys. So also, if you're like, dude, I want to like help solve some of these mysteries, you know, like I think the more people I get to help out, the more mysteries we can solve, and the more we can mess with bad guys and stuff. And yeah, so either like hit me up on Instagram or email the email if you want to join the team. I'm mostly looking for like editors, people that are like really good at like detective work, or that can like just like someone that's like smart and has like good common sense, you know? Like someone that can be like, hey, like I'm really good at like figuring things out and like thinking outside the box and stuff. And then yeah, it'd be sick to like kind of like build a team, because for whatever reason my last video is like my first video in forever that still hasn't got demonetized yet. The Loose for Valentine one. So I was just gonna use all the money I made from the Loose for Valentine to see if I could hire a team and see if we can just keep like pumping out more videos, so it's not just like once a year. But I should be more consistent now that I'm not working on these movies anymore. But yeah, basically for everyone that missed it, the last 2 years I've just been off YouTube, just still working every day, like making movies and stuff. But yeah, the stuff I thought was gonna be too like gnarly for YouTube, so I got a bunch of streaming networks that were gonna post it, but then they were like super excited at first, and then afterwards they were like, oh yeah, we can't post this. So I put the first one on Patreon. Everyone's asking me where the second movie's at. The second movie's actually completely edited. It's completely done. I just have to get it legally cleared. It's actually funny because I'm not actually the one that's in trouble for it. It's all my friends. So I don't know, I can't, like, I would be a really bad friend if I released it before getting it legally cleared. So also, if anyone is like a lawyer and you can like help me out, that'd be sick. I could probably get the second movie out faster. But yeah, it's a pretty scary video. The second one is. But what else do I want to talk about? Oh, there's another video idea I wanted to do. I have no clue how to get this, but I need someone that's either like ex-military or like law enforcement, and I have a really cool undercover role, and I can pay you for it too. Now that I got a little bit of a budget from Patreon and the last video not being demonetized, I can start like hiring people to do stuff. So that's the first undercover person I want to hire, is someone that's either been in law enforcement before or ex-military that is down to, like, this would be like the most epic video I've ever done, like even more epic than the movies I did on the thing. But I just need some guy on the inside, and you can say anonymous too. Like, you don't have to be like on camera if that is also a thing. But yeah, let's see what some of the comments are saying. Now that this is live, I can do comments. Let's see. Someone right here, the super chat, what they say? They said, love your vids, keep it up. Well, thank you. There was one more super chat, I think, too. From Aspen, they said, what did they say? Excited to see you posting, love your work. Oh, thanks, guys. Well, any more questions? Reckless Ben, are you safe? Actually, now I am. Some of my friends, however, are in a bit more trouble than I am, so I'm working as hard as I can to get them out of this trouble. But yeah, I got some really cool videos coming soon though, and I think we'll be good, but I just gotta work a little bit more on it. Sweet. But yeah, I guess I'm just getting a bunch of spam comments. Dang. Well, okay. Anyways, I feel like I said everything I need to say, and I am going to sign off. But yeah, I guess that's all I want to say. So, see you guys.
You should be up for manslaughter. Manslaughter, bros. Murder, and I think that's what they're trying to charge him with too. Let me double check. Manslaughter, bro. It was a deliberate attempt to kill him. Well, he deliberately killed him. Pretty sure he got life. Or they're pursuing life. Yep. He was jailed with a minimum of 21 years for murder. Jailed for life with a minimum 21 years for murder.
Okay, are we streaming now? I think we might be streaming. You want to double check that, Victor?
Yeah, I got you. Well, for right now, while it's going,
let's see what it looks like. Uh-oh.
Just in case it's going.
Is it not showing up? Well, okay, anyways, just in case we're going, the CEO of Bricks and Minifigs said that he was going to answer all of my questions. So basically, he's going to answer all my questions. He said, However, he doesn't want to talk to me. He's going to talk to these people. And I only have 3 questions for him. And if he can answer all 3 questions plus show the inventory list, then I will delete my entire YouTube channel and I will donate all the money the video is made and all the money the Patreon has made to Bricks and Minifigs. And I will do all of that if he answers the 3 questions. And the CEO has promised he will answer the 3 questions in this live stream that just started right now. So me and Victor are going to react to this live stream and see if we have to delete our YouTube channel. Because if I was wrong, and basically these 3 questions are their 3 biggest claims. Their biggest claim is consignments aren't allowed, but in their franchise agreement, it says they are allowed. So that's the first question. Explain that. The second question is they are now claiming that Crystal stole all of the Legos. The previous owner stole all of the Legos before they could even take over the store. So they said when we took over the store was empty, nothing in it. Crystal stole the Legos. But Crystal sent us a bunch of metadata timestamped pictures that show that Brian's sets were in the store. So that's the second question. What are these pictures then if the store was empty, if she stole everything? Third question is, do you remember the third one? I got it. It's they had no clue about the consignment. They're like, we don't even know about the consignment. So if we couldn't have known about it, how's that bad on us if we didn't even know about it? But we have video of corporate knowing about the consignment. So what was that video then if you guys didn't know about it? Those are the 3 questions. If they can, Eamon says he can answer all 3. So we are going to react to the live stream because if I got all these wrong, I should delete my YouTube channel. So we are going to check it out right now. Should we watch?
Make sure the audio is good on this too.
Sean the right way. Joining me, as always, the one and only, the legendary Brent from Brent's Bricks. Yeah.
That's me. That's what they call me.
And tonight we are joined by...
This is exciting, dude. Live, we're going to see if I have to delete my YouTube channel or not. This is exciting, dude. It's like high stakes.
On some stuff. There's been a lot of news out there regarding BAM. So we have that. And yeah, looking forward to the hang. Guys, if you're new around here, like and subscribe. It's wild. This is a back page. I mean, make.
Okay, he's talking.
Forgive me. I am reading this so that the statement can be clear and concise, but I'm CEO of Bricks and Minifigs. And I want to speak directly, not through a blog post, not through an email, just directly to anyone following what's happened in Salem, Oregon.
Including Ben?
Yep. To the Mansell family, I am sorry that you are in this position. A family...
Is he? So he's sorry for himself. I'm sorry that... Well, we'll hear him out. We're making judgments too soon. Let's see.
Lego and trusted someone with their collection deserves better than what happened. That has always been our position, and it has not changed. Here is where we stand today. We want to hear from you directly. We want to help facilitate a resolution of this through the proper channels, and that has not changed. We are willing to sit down with you with a professional mediator, one you're comfortable with, bring the consignment agreement you and the previous owner of the Salem, Oregon store created, bring your inventory list, bring whatever documentation you have, and we're not asking for perfect.
We already did this. We already provided them everything. But
this is actually good though. He actually wants to have a sit-down conversation with a professional mediator with all your documents. Dude, that would be awesome.
Brian has tried doing this so much already.
But now he's making it
for a year before I got involved. Brian's like, can we please just sit down and go over everything?
And they wouldn't allow him to do it, right?
And I have the official statement. We can show it maybe at the end of this live stream. But Bam said, we consider this matter closed. We will not work with you anymore is what Bam said.
Well, now they're forced to because of how public it was.
Because of our video, yes.
Yeah. So this is great. I would love for this to happen. This is like a round 2 of getting this mediator.
It is crazy that a YouTuber had to step in to make a company do the right thing. But if they're willing to do the right thing, step in the right. We'll give them props for that, right?
Yeah. We're asking for cooperation. We will bring everything we have to, and we will go through it together. We want to see this resolved. Brian?
It seems like they're wanting to give the Legos back. The problem is they always do this. How many times have they promised to give the Legos back?
Dude, At least over a month. No, whenever we were there, but they've been talking.
I specifically made a folder in my hard drive called Times Bricks and Minifigs has promised to give the Legos back. And there's at least 30 video times that I have personally on video of them promising to give the Legos back, and they never do. So it is
dragging it out. They're making you like run around in loops. They're like, we want an apology video. Get back to us over email. Yeah. Hit us up tomorrow. Like so. Yeah.
They're doing the right thing here. They are. It looks like he's saying he's willing to give the Legos back. However, actions speak louder than words. They've done this before. This seems like a repeated cycle, but I am always one to give 31st chances. We give them 30 chances already, but I'm willing to give them their 31st chance.
Everyone deserves a 31st chance.
Everyone deserves a 31st chance. So let's keep it going.
Okay. Mediator, a table, documentation, and a genuine effort to get your family to a...
Oh, you forgot your blazer?
No cameras, no stunts, no manufactured drama, just a real conversation. Now, I want to speak to the LEGO community and our franchise family. There are more than 300 beloved Bricks and Minifigs locations across this country and Canada. Almost every single one of them is owned and operated by local families. Moms, dads, LEGO fans, people who invested their savings and their hearts into building something for their community. None of them had anything to do with what happened in Salem. And yet their stores have been review bombed, their employees, some of them teenagers working their first jobs, have been cornered, recorded, and harassed. Their families have been frightened. Many of our locations have received bomb threats, extensive hate mail, and death threats. Family members have been confronted. Innocent, hardworking people are being hurt, no doubt incited by online profiteers. I want every one of our franchise owners to hear this directly from me. I see you. I'm sorry you're carrying this. You did nothing wrong, and you did not deserve what has been directed at you. We are here for you, and we are not going anywhere. To the customers and partners we love and who have stood by their local Bricks and Minifigs store through all of this, thank you. You are the reason these families keep showing up every day and why they keep doing what they do for you. To the LEGO community, we deeply regret the confusion and toxicity that has been created by a few, and I'm here to say that we hear you and understand why the one-sided narrative may have led you to outrage. The facts are becoming clear, and the whole and real truth is unfolding. And at this time, I want to acknowledge that we are striving to refine our processes, and we have a renewed commitment to excellence for the benefit of all. And everyone else watching, if you genuinely care about the Mansell family getting a fair outcome, the best thing you can do right now is encourage Brian to come to the table. Brian, please join us at the table to work this out.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do.
Wait, should we pause this really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, also, by the way, this is happening live right now just for people coming. So, Eamon is speaking live. We are getting all this. This is all live updates. We might be like a minute or so behind just because we've been pausing to break. But basically, yeah, Brian, he's making it seem like...
Yeah, he seemed like Brian just doesn't want to talk. He's been trying to talk. They actually told him, they basically made him not be able to talk. He's been wanting to do this for 2 years now.
Yeah, he's been trying to, basically, Eamon's trying to like, this is like gaslighting at its max. Like, oh, Brian, please come to us. We've been trying to reach out to you, and if you are willing to work with us, Brian, we will do the right thing for you. But like, that is like the biggest gaslighting in the entire world, dude. Because that could not be more opposite of how the reality actually happens.
Yeah, for real. Holy shit.
Wow. Thanks, Sean, and for letting me do that. I really need to get that off my chest.
No problem. And you know, so you had your statement there. Thank you for delivering that. Love the message around, you know, wanting to get them to the table. Let me just immediately jump on, like, how and when will we hear updates on that? It's in their plate. So will you put a post once he reaches contact? You know what I mean? Like saying it and then following through on it, I think is what people are concerned about.
Yeah.
Put the onus on them. But if they say, well, we tried and they didn't want to, how do we plan to combat that this next time?
Yeah, you know, I want to be respectful, and I don't want to turn this into a circus. And so I appreciate that there's a lot of people invested in hearing what this looks like. But so any arrangements that are made, I would say that we would agree jointly how to publicize the arrangement.
To communicate it.
It's good news. At least he's saying with his words they're going to give it back now, which is good. Oh, here we go.
Imagine, you've seen a bazillion questions. We've gotten a bazillion. We have thoughts of our own and everything. And I really tried to aggregate them the best way we could. And so we'll just kind of ask those. I understand some stuff you can't answer due to legal reasons.
So right before this podcast, like literally 10 minutes ago, I was on the phone with this podcast host, and I said, here are 3 questions, and if you could answer these questions, I said them at the beginning of the stream, but I said, if you can answer these 3 questions, I will delete my entire YouTube channel.
And give all the revenue to Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah, so I think he's going to ask these 3 questions now. Well, the CEO promised us he was going to answer them, so let's watch.
We're shooting our shot. If you are able to, cool. If you're not. But yeah, and again, I appreciate you stripping away like forms and prepared stuff. Dudes hanging out, talking, trying to resolve stuff. That's kind of the tone.
We're just talking. Just hanging out. Don't be all, like, you know, careful on your words.
And I guess this is worth saying at the top too. I mean, we have no formal relationship with Bricks and Minifigs. I just want to get that out there, right? You don't endorse us. We don't endorse you. We're not here purely for Bricks and Minifigs to build goodwill towards their brand. This is about letting you give your side of the story. And again, we're glad you guys are speaking up now because it was a steamroll. I just want to be clear.
Well, I do also want to say this. A lot of people. So when I was talking to this podcast host, he said a lot of people were giving him hate because they're like, oh, they're working with Bricks and Minifigs, just like he said. When in reality, these podcast hosts are doing the best thing possible. They're just letting the CEOs speak and just dig their own grave. Like, it's the best. So don't give any of these podcast hosts hate. They're doing the best thing for the movement right now. Like, they're the only people getting real information out of the Bricks and Minifigs company right now, which is, so they're doing, don't give them any hate at all. I was looking at the camera, but this is the camera. Oh my gosh. Sorry if I was looking off camera, guys.